in the far west of Kettering, right next to Moraine. So I'm currently riding my bike because this neighborhood is far out of scooter range, but nonetheless I want to show you guys it. So what's kind of interesting about this neighborhood is if you look at it on Google Maps, it looks like kind of like a triangle, and then it's kind of like a triangle that closes in on itself, if that makes any sense. So like this road right here is the outside of the triangle, and then all the other roads are kind of like form like a smaller triangle basically. So that's pretty much this neighborhood. So we're gonna go as long as we can. I probably won't do this live stream for too long because my battery's kind of low, so we'll at least do it for a certain period of time, but we're gonna try to complete the triangle before my phone gets too low. So whenever I'm riding my whenever I'm riding my bike, I'm gonna try to ride a little bit slower, and then also not try to go up any elevation because it's kind of difficult holding this as it is, let alone doing it in uneven terrain. So without further ado, we're gonna try to close in on the triangle. So this is the first neighborhood that I've shown you guys that's outside of scooter range. If you're just joining the live stream, I'm in far west Kettering right now. Hey Nancy, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. So, as I was saying, I'm currently in the far west of Kettering on the border with Moraine. So, this, I'm riding my bike. This neighborhood's technically out of range of the scooter. But what's interesting about this neighborhood is, if you look at it on Google Maps, it kind of looks like a triangle. And the road's kind of closed in on itself, if that makes any sense. So I'm on what you would call the outside of the triangle right now, and then we're going to work our way inside the triangle. So once we complete the triangle on this route, we're going to go in on another road that's basically to our right, and then close in on itself. How you guys doing? Welcome to the live stream. So for example, we're coming up on Lottie right now. If you look to your right over here in just a second, there's another there's a road right there, and then beyond that there's another road. So that's kind of how it like closes in on itself basically. So we're doing the outside triangle right now. Like technically I could have got here on my scooter, but I wouldn't have been able to get back basically. Like, this is basically the highest kind of hill that I'm going to do with holding the phone with my hand, because otherwise not really the safest. Like, technically this isn't the safest either, but this is the most that I'm comfortable with doing. But the good thing is I have I at least have a helmet on my head, so that's at least a good thing. So you can kind of see right here, there's another street right there, and then the one further on is kind of like the middle of the triangle, basically. So, like I said, we're going to keep going until we get to the center of the triangle, or if my phone battery gets too low. Hey Blake, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. So today I'm actually riding my bike because I'm in the far west of Kettering, but this neighborhood I'm specifically in is too far away for the scooter. Like, technically I could get here with my scooter, but I couldn't get back. So because of that, I'm riding my bike. But what's pretty interesting about this neighborhood is because if you look at it on Google Maps, kind of looks like a triangle. And there's like, so basically there's like an outer triangle, which is like this road. And then there's like an inner triangle, which is the next road and turn on, and then so on and so forth. So we're gonna make a right onto this road, and then we're gonna go into the second triangle. So now we are entering the second triangle within the larger one. Don't remember if it's this one I gotta go to or if it's the next one. We'll find out in just a second. Yes, this is the right one here, okay. So now we are in the second triangle. So like I said, since this one's technically within the first triangle, it isn't as long to go around. And the next one will be the same way. Hey Dan, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. So the first triangle was over there. We're on the second one, then the third one's over there. But if you're just joining the live stream, I'm currently in the far west of Kettering, right next to the border with Moraine. So normally you see me riding my scooter on the live streams, but this neighborhood is well out of range of the scooter, so that's why we're taking the bike today. But technically I could get here with the scooter, but of course I wouldn't be able to get back with it, so that's always the problem. So one of the roads we'll be eventually heading on is this one right here. So this road we're coming up on is technically the furthest inside of the triangle. definitely a lot more tiresome doing this on the bike instead of the scooter. So if you just joined the live stream, I'm currently in far west Kettering on the border with Moraine. So I'm riding my bike today because this neighborhood's far out of range of the scooter. Like I was saying earlier, it's definitely a lot more tiresome doing this on the bike than it is the scooter. So this will be the final road that we'll be going on. I don't think this is the street that we need, but let me double check. Okay. I think this is the one we need right here. Sorry about that. That happens sometimes when I'm holding the phone on my bike. If you're just joining the live stream, currently in the far west of Kettering on the border with Moraine. So I'm riding my bike today because this neighborhood is far out of range of the scooter. But yeah. So I'm on the right track. So what's interesting about this neighborhood is if you look at it on Google Maps, it looks like one big triangle. And there's like little triangles on the inside. So it just keeps getting like smaller and smaller until there's like one last street. So since the triangle gets smaller and smaller, this one doesn't complete, so we're technically going on to the street we were previously on. So this next round isn't exactly going to be a full triangle. So like I said, we were previously on this street already. Okay. So instead of going straight, we're gonna cut through this way. I think that's an eagle. Don't see it, but I hear it. I think this completes the triangle, if I remember right. Yeah, I think that completes it. There might be another street, but I didn't see it on that last run. But yeah, I think we completed the circle, except for that one little road. Whew. Like I said, it's definitely a lot harder doing this than doing it on the scooter, because I have to do everything myself. But chewy. And also today's heat definitely doesn't help either. But you know, wait a minute. I think I know where the final. I think I might know where the final street is. Now that we're mentioning it. Yeah. Here's one more street. My bad. Okay. Like I said, it's kind of difficult once it gets too small to realize it, but this street right here is the last one we need. Yep, this was the street I was looking for initially. So this street we're coming on to, Archdeacon, is the exact center of the triangle. So technically we haven't completed all the triangles yet, but this is the center right here. We're gonna go to the end of Keswick to complete the triangle. Alrighty, we just completed the triangle, and just in time, because my phone's only at 11% and I have to have just a little bit to get back, just to be on the safe side. But that about wraps it up for this live stream. Please like the video, please comment on the video, please subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.